A dream is born. Millie Bobby Brown was born on February 19, 2004, in Marbella, Spain, to British parents Kelly and Robert Brown. Millie is the third of 4 siblings, with an older sister Paige, an older brother Charlie, and a younger sister, Ava. From a very young age, Millie had a vivid imagination and loved dressing up in different costumes, pretending to be all sorts of characters. She would often stand in front of the mirror, seeing herself transform into the superheroes, princesses, and adventurers she admired. The reflection of her dreams seemed as real as anything. A move across the world. As 8-year-old Millie stared out of the airplane window, her thoughts swirled like the clouds below. Moving from Spain to England, and now to Florida, was a huge change. She didn't quite know what she wanted to be yet, but she could feel something inside her, an energy, a desire to be good at something, to make a difference. It wasn't clear what that something was, but she knew she would find it. Millie smiled to herself, thinking, "I'm ready for whatever comes next." Success isn't about knowing the destination, it's about never giving up on the journey. Quiet dreams, big hopes. After moving to Florida, Millie attended classes at Ponce de Leon Elementary School. She struggled to make friends, feeling like the odd one out in this new school. But outside of school, she began taking acting lessons, finding comfort in the world of performance. Acting felt like her escape and her calling, even though she didn't yet know what she wanted to become. She admired actors like Daniel Radcliffe and wanted to make people feel the same way those movies made her feel, captivated. "I might not fit in here," she thought, "but I'll find my way." The Talent Scout. Every Saturday, Millie attended acting workshops, where she could escape into a world of imagination. On this day, she was deep in a role, fully immersed in the scene. Without her knowing, a Hollywood talent scout had quietly entered the room, watching Millie closely. The scout noticed something special, something natural about the way Millie performed. "She has instincts you cannot teach," the scout thought. After the session, the scout approached Millie's parents with a message that would change everything: she's ready. She can mix it with the best kids in Hollywood. Millie's journey was about to take off. The weight of a dream. Heartened by the talent scout's encouraging words and fueled by immense faith in Millie's talent, her parents made a bold decision. They booked flights to Los Angeles, determined to see where this opportunity could take her. It wasn't about uprooting their lives, but about giving Millie the best possible chance to succeed. After arriving, they quickly lined up auditions with top talent agencies, hoping to open doors for her. Each day was filled with anticipation and nerves, but Millie impressed mostly everyone she met. A tough day. Millie's first steps in acting weren't easy. After flying to Los Angeles, she faced tough auditions. One day, after what felt like a disastrous audition, a powerful casting director gave her crushing news. "You're not going to make it in this industry. You're too mature." The words hit hard, and Millie left in tears, questioning if she had what it took to continue. For the first time, her dreams seemed out of reach. But deep down, Millie knew she couldn't give up. She decided to keep going, even when others doubted her. The breakthrough. Despite the setback, she kept auditioning and landed her first professional role aged 9 years old as young Alice in Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Following that, Millie took on a starring role in the paranormal drama Intruders, where she played a young girl possessed by an intruder. Her talent was undeniable, and she appeared in popular shows like NCIS, Modern Family, and Grey's Anatomy. While she faced setbacks, these early roles helped build her experience and confidence, leading to her breakout role as Eleven in Stranger Things aged 12 years old. Testimonials. Here's what the cast and crew of Intruders had to say about 10-year-old Millie Bobby Brown in her standout role as the series lead. Eduardo Sanchez, director. She's just an amazing little girl, very mature, but not full of herself. John Sim, actor. Millie Brown is a superstar, you heard it here first. Donald Stamm, director. She blew me away, she was so natural. Julie Gardner, executive producer. She's extraordinary. Glenn Morgan, executive producer. One of those actors that you never have to cut. Boxing. Aside from acting, Millie Bobby Brown found another passion, boxing. At 12, she trained regularly in boxing, Thai boxing, and jiu-jitsu to stay active and make new friends since she was homeschooled. Boxing wasn't just a hobby, it helped her feel strong and focused. Millie had her own punching bag and she trained daily. Her love for working out balanced her busy acting career, showing that no matter how young you are, it's important to find time for both fitness and fun. Old movies. At just 12 years old, Millie Bobby Brown had already developed a deep love for classic films like E.T., Stand By Me, and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Encouraged by her parents, she was fascinated by the storytelling and older actors, realizing later how much these films influenced Stranger Things. Millie's favorite? Stand By Me, which she watched with her brother. This passion for old movies inspired her portrayal of Eleven and made her appreciate the magic of past generations. Even though she was too young to remember the 80s, Millie's curiosity connected her to that era. The buzz cut. Millie sat nervously in the hairdresser's chair, watching as the clippers buzzed closer. She was about to lose all her hair for her role in Stranger Things. And the thought made her stomach flip. Her parents stood in front of her, offering words of support. "It's just hair, it'll grow back," they said. Millie took a deep breath. Was it worth it? She thought about the role, the opportunity of a lifetime, and then smiled to herself. Hell yeah, she thought. As the first strands fell, she knew she was ready to give her all for this chance. Stranger Things. Millie Bobby Brown felt a mix of excitement and nervousness stepping onto the Stranger Things set for the first time. She took on the complex role of Eleven, a character with very few lines, but immense emotional depth. Though daunting, Millie embraced the challenge, connecting with her castmates, who became like family. The physical demands and pressure of playing such a pivotal role were intense, but Millie's determination to succeed pushed her forward. Her early days on set shaped her confidence and prepared her for the global fame to come. The record player. When Millie Bobby Brown starred in Stranger Things, set in the 80s, she encountered some strange old-school props, like a record player. "What's this weird round thing?" she asked. Now, she's obsessed with vinyl, listening to Adele, Beyoncé, and Ed Sheeran. Millie also discovered Dungeons & Dragons, a game she'd never heard of before. And bungalows? Terrifying, she says. With no stairs to stomp up when she's mad, Millie finds them unsettling. Despite these quirky fears, she formed a squad with her friend Maddie Ziegler, and together they laugh about their squad questionnaire. UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. At just 14 years old, Millie was named the youngest ever UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. It was a huge honor, and Millie embraced it with the same passion she brought to her acting. As a Goodwill Ambassador, she focused on raising awareness for children's rights, particularly around issues like bullying and education. Millie didn't just want to be a star, she wanted to use her voice to help others. "It's not just about me," she said, "it's about giving every child a voice." Her role showed that even at a young age, she was determined to make a positive impact on the world. Stop bullying. Millie's rise to fame came with challenges, including facing negativity online. At a young age, she knew firsthand how hurtful bullying could be, both in school and through social media. Instead of letting it bring her down, Millie used her platform to raise awareness about the impact of bullying. She became a strong advocate for anti-bullying campaigns, encouraging young people to support each other and speak out against cruelty. Kindness costs nothing, she often said, reminding her fans that it's more important to lift others up than to tear them down. Fashionista. By the time Millie was 13, she had become a fashion icon. Frequently attending red carpet events, she wowed audiences with her unique style. Whether it was an elegant gown at the Emmy Awards or a bold look for a fashion magazine, Millie's outfits showed her confidence and creativity. But for her, fashion was more than just clothes, it was a way to express herself. Fashion is about having fun and being true to who you are, she said. Millie's style reflected her personality, bold, playful, and unafraid to stand out. Going into business. At just 15, Millie ventured into the business world by launching her own clean beauty and skincare line, Florence by Mills. Named after her great-grandmother, the brand focused on creating fun, affordable, and cruelty-free products for young people. Millie wanted to empower others to embrace their natural beauty. It's about feeling good in your own skin, she explained. Balancing her acting career and her new role as an entrepreneur, Millie showed that success can come in many forms. Her brand reflected her passion for self-expression and her desire to make a positive impact on the beauty industry. Handling fame. As Millie's fame grew with the success of Stranger Things, she faced the pressures of being in the spotlight at a young age. Navigating interviews, fan interactions, and media attention was overwhelming, but Millie remained grounded. She often credited her family and friends for helping her stay focused on what mattered most, being true to herself. Fame is just part of the job, she said, but it doesn't define who I am. By maintaining a strong sense of self, Millie handled the challenges of fame with grace and maturity beyond her years. Sacrifices. So, you want to be famous? Think it's all glitz and glamour? Before you chase the spotlight, consider the sacrifices. Early mornings, missed time with friends, constant rejection, and the pressure to always be perfect. Fame doesn't come without a cost, not just for you, but for your family too. Millie Bobby Brown's journey to stardom wasn't easy. It took hard work, resilience, and personal sacrifices along the way. Are you ready to give up what it takes to chase your dream? Final words. Follow your passion. You don't have to be famous to be great. Find what you love, whether it's acting, helping others, or building things, and work hard at it. Be true to yourself. It's okay if your journey looks different from others. Embrace your own path, and don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Persevere. Not every day will be easy. There will be moments of doubt and hardship, but that's when you grow the most. Keep pushing forward, even when it feels tough. Success isn't about fame. Real success comes from being the best at what you love. You can be a star in any field, whether it's on stage, in a hospital, or in your community.